how do you fit? There are people who naturally get it, so there's early adopters. But as an industry, I think we've been, and I think all of this have probably said this before, but we've been so successful for so long doing the things that we've always done. It's how do you tell a business which is still doing very well that like the end is coming, right? Like it sounds even silly to say it, right? Like you're like, oh, eventually this digital marketing thing, you're going to fall off the edge. You're not going to be making $400,000 a year anymore, even though you built your business the way you did. And so I've started to reposition it. So I'd love to get your two guys' opinion on this. And Joey, I'll start with you once I finish. So I've started to position it this way. And I did this the other day I was talking to some people at MetLife down in Charlotte. And I said, the things that we're talking about, right? Brent, you, Joey, a lot of other people that I see that are on the call right now, the things that we talk about in terms of digital marketing, you don't have to do them for your business to survive. I'm past that. I don't think that is I don't think that's going to happen. I think a lot of these businesses are so entrenched in the community that they're going to do just fine. They're not just going to fall away. I think that if you want anything other than incremental growth, some part of this needs to be part of what you're doing, whether it's email marketing, whether it's using content to build a better onboarding process for higher retention numbers, whether it's buying PPC ads. I mean, there's a whole landscape of things you could do. But to get past that, I can only grow as fast as this single human being can do. I think you have to start to add these things. There's just, I don't know any way for a human being to scale themselves without these tools. And if you're looking to grow at that rate, I think you have to do that.
You bring up a very interesting point, and the scalability of it is, yes, like obviously the most attractive, but I think the downside of that, and this is where the industry needs to catch up, is the products and what we're selling doesn't necessarily scale as easily, I think is the challenge. Would anybody agree with that?
Well, what I've always said is you're selling the phone number, right? So I think you're scaling relationship building. All right. So to your point, Joe, I think you're right. We are scaling in this industry today, the way that it's sold. We're scaling relationship building. We're not scaling sales. So, but I do think that you can drastically reduce the sales process and the time to sell if you, by using these tools, right? So you're scaling who you are and who your agency is and building that relationship to get the phone to ring more often and to ring with warmer prospects than if you were to just pick up the phone and cold call or go out to a networking event or try to pound the streets.
Do you think that's what we should be settling for, though? I feel like we're still like then even just maybe selling for something that's 5 years old.
I mean, part of it is, so settling is a good question. Part of it is, I think, the reality of where we are. One, two. So to answer your question, though, Joey, I think part of it is the reality of where we are. There he is, and the other part is, at trustedchoice.com, we've had some negotiations with Google Compare a couple different times, some conversations with them, and they've said over and over again that both in the UK where they originally launched and now in California and as they expand out to other states, when an insurance consumer talks to a human being, has the highest conversion rate versus anything other than them sitting across the table, right? So their goal, even Google Compare's goal, is to get agents' phone to ring, not to get someone to buy online. They've just found that people don't switch. They shop, they get a rate, and they never actually go through the process, or just a small percentage of them. When they put a phone number on there, they see much, much higher conversion rates.